Ouch, what the heck? What time is it? What? Oh, I forgot to press play. Oh my. Hold up, we gotta know what the Reconstruction era was to understand this stuff. The Reconstruction era was a period of time in American history following the Civil War from 1865 to 1877. This era was marked by efforts to rebuild the nation and integrate newly freed slaves into the society. The Reconstruction era saw the passage of the 13th Amendment, which abolished slavery, as well as the 14th and 15th Amendments, which granted citizenship and the right to vote to African Americans, respectively. With that, the economic changes were destined to happen, and we can see that in sharecropping, Freedmen's Bureau, Freedmen's Bank demise, greenbacks, taxation, industrialization, tenant farming, reduction in domestic investment, and northern and southern agricultural jobs. So sharecropping. It was a system of agriculture that was commonly used in the southern United States during the Reconstruction era. Under this system, landless workers known as sharecroppers would work a plot of land in return for a share of the crop produced of the land. This helped to boost agricultural production in the South and contributed to the overall economic growth of the region. However, sharecropping was often exploitative, and many sharecroppers found themselves trapped in a cycle of debt and poverty. This led to widespread economic inequality, and many sharecroppers were unable to break free of the cycle of poverty that they were in. Over time, this had a negative impact on the overall economy, as it resulted in a large segment of population that was unable to fully participate in the economy. Looks like some people didn't like the share. Speaking of ways the economy was affected, the Freedmen's Bureau also played a significant role in helping to rebuild the Southern economy after the Civil War. By providing food, clothing, housing, and medical assistance to former slaves, the Bureau helped to address some of the immediate economic needs of the newly freed population. Additionally, the Bureau helped the newly freed slaves find work and negotiate fair wages, which helped to increase the economic opportunities available to Black Americans. The Bureau also worked to improve educational opportunities for Black Americans, which helped to lay the groundwork for the future economic growth and development. Also dealing with the freedmen, we have the Freedmen's Bank demise. The Freedmen's Bank was a bank established in 1865 to serve the financial needs of newly freed slaves in the United States. The bank was created by Congress, but it had some ups and downs, which resulted in their doors closing in 1874. Some of the positive effects of the Freedmen's Bank on the economy included providing a safe and secure place for newly freed slaves to deposit their savings, which helped to support their financial security and independence, providing loans and other financial services to Black Americans, which helped their economic advancement, and playing a role in the rebuilding of the Southern economy after the Civil War. The negative effects of the Freedmen's Bank on the economy included that it was plagued by mismanagement and corruption, which undermined the bank's ability to effectively serve its customers, faced intense competition from other banks, which reduced its market share and profitability, and forced to close its doors in 1874, which was mentioned, which left many newly freed slaves and Black Americans without access to a safe and secure banking services. Someone didn't make the safe password hard enough. Speaking of moolah, greenbacks were another aspect that were implemented during the Reconstruction era. As the name suggests, they are named greenbacks due to the color that they were printed in. They were essentially brought into America to substitute gold and silver so you wouldn't have to carry them around all the time, but they were also used to support the rebuilding of the Southern economy after the Civil War. With that moolah, you had lots of taxes. Taxation during the Reconstruction era was characterized by a number of significant changes and challenges. After the Civil War, the federal government implemented a number of new taxes to help finance the war effort and support the rebuilding of the Southern economy. These taxes included the first income tax, which was levied on incomes over $600 per year, and this first estate tax, which levied on estates worth more than $10,000. Additionally, the government imposed a number of excess taxes on goods such as alcohol, tobacco, and luxury items. Now, how do we obtain that Benjamin? Jobs, yes. And how do we get jobs? Industrialization. After the Civil War, the United States experienced a period of rapid industrial growth and expansion, as new technologies and innovations led to the development of new, diverse, and sophisticated industrial base. During this time, industries such as railroads, steel, and textiles experienced significant growth, and many new factories and industrial centers were established across the country, which essentially created many jobs. The Reconstruction era also saw a rise of large centralized corporations which were able to take advantage of the new technologies and economies of scale to produce goods more efficiently and at a lower cost. These corporations, known as trusts, often controlled entire industries, and they were able to exert significant influence over the economy. Overall, the industrialization during the Reconstruction era played a significant role in the growth and development of the United States economy. It helped to create a new job opportunities and support the rebuilding of the Southern economy after the Civil War. Here's another economic whale: tenant farming. Tenant farming played a significant role in the economy by providing a source of labor for large agricultural operations. Tenant farmers were individuals who worked land owned by someone else, typically a large landowner or a corporation, in exchange for a share of the crop or a fixed amount of money. This arrangement allowed for the efficient production of crops on a large scale, which was important for the economy because it helped to meet the growing demand for food. And some people were hungry for people to fill. Well, domestic investment is a production factor for economic growth. Hence, domestic investments and capital formation increases economic growth. Economic model advocates that a rise in investment leads to the boost of the capital formation, which enhances the economic growth. But at the time, since the South had recently lost everything, some may have wanted the new economy to fail, and in which resulted in a tiny drop in the economy due to the reduction of investment by some. Someone's mad. Speaking of growth, the regions north and south depended on certain jobs in order to grow and keep the economy in check. During the Reconstruction era, agricultural jobs in the north were an important part of the economy. The north was a major agricultural region producing a wide variety of crops including wheat, corn, and oats. The agricultural jobs provided a source of income for many people, and the crops produced in the north were important for the economy because they were used for both domestic consumption and export. The growth of the agricultural sector in the north also led to the development of other industries such as transportation and food processing, which further contributed to the economy. Now in the South, jobs were just as significant to the economy. The South was a major agricultural region producing crops such as tobacco, cotton, and rice. These crops were important for the economy because they were in high demand, both domestically and abroad. The agricultural jobs in the South provided a source of income for many people, and the profits from the sale of these crops helped fuel the economy. Additionally, the growth of the agricultural sector in the South led to the development of other industries such as transportation and food processing, which further contributed to the economy. Well, that's the end of it. Thank you for watching my video, and don't forget to like, follow, and sub. Oh, that was something. I gotta go bed, but I gotta get up in like 3 hours to show my teacher this video. Ah, jeez.